My name is Paul Blessington. I'm the new superintendent at Harrah Public Schools. This video will help give you some insight as to how important the issues of this bond issue will be. The current football facility has served its purpose and it is well beyond its life cycle. The school district researched two different options. The first option was to build and construct the sports facility where it is currently being projected today. The second option was to reconstruct the sports facility at its current location. When we did that research, we found out that there was going to be an additional $1 million worth of additional cost associated to that project. Several years ago, the community voted to construct a gymnasium at the existing junior high facility. This gymnasium was built within the budget constraints that was available at the time. This bond issue will allow for additional improvements to be made at that gymnasium.
The football field, built back in the 1950s, was primarily built for football, but we know now that we need multi-sport facilities.
To put more money into something that's outlived its life and can't really be retrofitted to meet the current needs, it's better stewardship for us to spend that money elsewhere. Our financial advisors are telling us that we're looking to fund a bond this size. It's probably going to take an 8% tax increase. When we look at that as a whole, on $1,000 in actual tax that you pay to on your real estate, that's about $80 extra per year.
When you have soccer and football, and then you have junior high 9th grade facility incorporated over here, because of the facilities that are underneath the stadium where the 7th and 8th graders are, it just, number one, can't handle the load, and number two, the state of status that it's in. You see this room here, this room was developed to try to accommodate more of a film room session for the players. There's no air conditioner, obviously. You go through practice, we ask you to stay and watch film, and you sit in a room in here when it's 100 degrees in August. That's not very good. It's just not very good. No one's at fault here. I mean, there's only so much that the maintenance crew can do. They do a good job, but they can't be pulled from here and then go up at the high school building and fix leaks. At first glance, from a distance, it looks pretty good, but let me remind you what parents have done here within the last week. We have painted the walls, we've decaled, we've cleaned, we've scraped, we've polished, we've cleaned up bird mess, we've patched holes, but the infrastructure of this facility is dangerous, and you can actually feel the inside shake or move a little bit. I think the baseball coaches have tried to really push as many people over in the nicer part to try to accommodate, because this is unreal. But I'm from this area, grew up in this area. But what you find is you find good coaches that come through here, and there are good coaches that have been here and are currently here, and it's hard to keep them.
We have so many things to be thankful for here in Harrah. Great kids, great families, but we need to raise our facilities up to that same level.